Hi, friends. Waiting for some people to join. Hi. Okay, people are hopping on. We are going to be talking Dr. Lancer today and all the products that I use and Devin uses. I'm going to throw my hair up. And this will be great. If you use Dr. Lancer products, sorry, it's super echoey in my bathroom. If you use Dr. Lancer products, we'll try to answer whatever questions you have, maybe about your specific needs. I'm not a doctor though. Neither is Devin, but we've been using these products for a very long time, so hopefully we can help. And then if you've never used Dr. Lancer products, I hope that we give you a reason to get them. This is the skincare I've been using for 11 years now. Dr. Lancer changed my skin and my confidence because of my skin. So let's get Devin to join in here. I'm reading all your messages, so cute. Okay, I hit the wrong button again. And again. Oh gosh, okay, hold on guys. Hi, Devin, I see you. Why can't I get to you? Hold on. Here we go. Oh, we're Dr. Lancer. Nope, I said something. My goodness. Huh. Here we go. Okay. Devin's going to join in a second. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hi, Devin.
Hi, Candace.
How are you?
I'm good. I miss you.
I miss you too. It's been a while.
I know. The social distancing is really tough.
I know, it is. This is like hard on friendships and business workshops and everything.
It's a nice break, though, for my fiance, I have to say.
You're not even married yet.
I know. And sadly, like everyone else, we're having to postpone the wedding, but that's okay because I'm focusing on staying healthy right now. And
yeah.
Healthy for the mind, the body.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah, I've been working out like a beast. And so even though I'm not at the gym, that part's been really good for me. So I've been happy.
Yes, I've seen those videos of Kira looking good. Toned.
Yeah. Thanks. So should we start? It's so echoey in my room. I hope it's not super awful to hear. But I actually have makeup on right now. It's from very early this morning. So I thought I would start by taking mine off and then going through the method. Let me get my some little pads.
And for everyone who's watching with us too, if they want to join their cleansers or favorite Lancer products, whatever they have,
yeah,
we can have a skincare party and just talk about how to stay healthy, how to adjust our routines right now, what we're doing for the morning, for the evening, just to keep everything clean and healthy and glowing.
Yeah, exactly. So I shared with everyone already that I've been using Dr. Lancer's products for 10 years, 11 years. And he really did change my skin because I had a lot of sun damage and my pores were big and rough, and he got it all back on track. And now this is what you see. My lighting's not great in here, but whatever. Okay. So here's the foundation of Dr. Lancer's The Method. It is the polish, the cleanse, and then the nourish. This is the 3-piece step, and this is like everyone has to start on this. If you start Dr. Lancer, start on the method, and then add in other products. That's my suggestion, and Dr. Lancer would suggest that too, right?
Absolutely. Regardless of who you are, Dr. Lancer starts everyone on the method because he wants to know how good your skin is going to be. And that's the polish that you have right there. So that's the first step. And this has the physical exfoliants and chemical exfoliants. So what I love about the polish that you're doing right now is that it's gentle enough to use every day. And that's really the difference with Dr. Lancer's skincare products and the method is that polish should be used every day as the first step. I mean, think of cleaning your floor. Dr. Lancer uses this great analogy. You have to sweep away all of the dirt and the debris first before you can mop it and deeply clean it. Because if you try mopping first, I mean, you know, we're cleaning our kitchens, we just move around all that dirt, all that debris and that gunk, and it's not really getting a good clean cleaning. So that's why we polish, exfoliate first, but we let all the exfoliants do the work for us. That's why you don't have to scrub hard into it.
Exactly. And normally I do this in the morning in the shower and I go all the way down to my chest. I get everything. And I'm not doing that just because I'm in a sink and I have a top on and, you know, we're not going to go there today, people. So I'm taking all my makeup off now.
And that's actually a really good tip. We do have some really good makeup removing wipes that are biodegradable, but the polish and the cleanse can also be used to get off some of that excess makeup that you use. So
yeah, I should have actually taken my makeup off with the wipe first. I'm so used to doing this in the morning when I don't have makeup on. So I do have the wipes and I should have done that, but I didn't. So bummer. Okay. So this
and after the polish, how does your skin feel, Candace, just when using the polish?
It feels, I mean, I have to get all of it off. It feels so good. I think you can already tell just the little glow that I have now compared to when I had all the makeup on.
Yeah. I can see it in your forehead and right here along your cheeks too. It's a lot brighter.
Now I have like unevenness in my skin in terms of the color. That's what I deal with and have been and for the last 11 years. I mean, that's where it was really bad because we lived in Florida and I was born and raised in California, but even in Florida, we were closer to the equator and the sun is really strong and I didn't realize all the damage that I was doing because I didn't wear sunscreen every single day. So I deal with patches of darkness and sunspots. I've had that baby since Natasha was born. That's when I got it. And it actually looks quite dark right now on the camera, but this thing was so much darker. And I had this huge dark circle here. And this looked like I had a mustache. It was so dark. Yep. So anyway.
Well, I remember you telling me that your son said something about the mustache one day.
Yeah, Max.
Was it Max?
Max was like 6 years old and he was like, Mommy, why do you have a mustache? I was like, I wish I did have a mustache because then I could shave it or wax it or do something, but I don't. It's just a dark patch because of all the sun damage. So that's when I sought out Dr. Lancer, and also because I was having some issues while I was filming and the lighting people and the makeup people were like, your skin, you're not going to make it. If you're in this industry, you got to fix it. So that's when I started Dr. Lancer. Okay, I've polished. I don't need to put that on. Now I'm going to cleanse.
And I'm actually going to join you in this step. I think you use the normal version, right?
Yes.
So I actually use, because I've been breaking out, I've been making cupcakes or brownies or chocolate chip cookies once a week. I know, I'm comfort food. But I've been breaking out. I'm getting a lot of congestion and my pores are a bit bigger than normal. So I'm actually going to use the oily congested version of the cleanse. Okay. I've already polished this morning.
And also, I switch between the normal combo and the sensitive. Like I have my sensitive right here because sometimes my skin does get sensitive. I have some food allergies also, which can sometimes flare up reactions that happen within my skin all over my body, including my face. So when I'm having a flare up, I switch over to the sensitive. So it just like, I'm just taking everything out as much as possible until I get back to normal. But for the most part, I use the normal combo.
And the sensitive has oat extract in it. And it also has some chamomile. So it's helping to calm and soothe the skin, especially when you have those flare-ups. So it's a really good one to use. The oily congested that I'm using, I don't know if you can see, but it actually has these gold beads in it.
Uh-huh.
Yes. They are jojoba beads. It also has tea tree oil in this and salicylic acid. So the oily congested is a really good cleanse if you have acne, if you get blemishes. It can also be used in those times that you just really want to clean the skin with the tea tree oil. Right now, with everyone washing their hands and keeping their faces clean, the oily congested also has that tea tree, which is really good for the antibacterial properties too.
Yeah. So I know I'm reading some of the questions, and because some products are sold on QVC, you sell, of course, everything through Dr. Lancer, through the website. They're sold at Sephora, at Nordstrom. There's lots of places you can get it. Some deals are better than others, depending on what time, and there are sales going through. And of course, we are offering 20% off right now with 10% proceeds going back to No Kid Hungry, which is awesome.
Yes.
So sometimes those of you who have joined us on, I'm sorry, this echo is bad. Some of you who have joined us on QVC, not all the products are available there. Or you've asked like, oh, do you have one for the oily congested skin? And maybe that hasn't been available on QVC, but it's always available at Dr. Lancer's website or at Nordstrom. So that's something to keep in mind.
Absolutely. And it's so important that right now with the health crisis and what's going on with the economy, that we're supporting the charities that we can. And that's why No Kid Hungry was really important for us. And I know for you, Candace, too, to support where we can during this time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will help a child in need right now.
Yes. Okay, I'm looking at comments. Guys, again, I'm sorry about the echo. There's nothing I can do. Hold on, keep talking, Devin.
So we are also seeing some other comments coming in. We do ship to Canada. I saw that comment come in too. We do have Nordstrom Canada as well as Sephora and Shoppers Drug Mart on .com.
Okay. I'm hoping this helped a tiny bit. I think it did. Okay, our next step is the Nourish.
Mask.
What's that?
I think we're going to do some masks now.
Oh, okay.
So I have the clarifying detox mask, again, because I have the blemishes, and I think you may have caviar. Your favorite. Okay, so Candace, tell us why this is your favorite.
Okay, I love this caviar lime acid peel. Don't let the word acid scare you, because it's just like, okay, I say it smells like Mexico in a bottle. It smells like a margarita. It smells like a party.
Those are the caviar limes.
Yeah, it smells so delicious. So what I do is before I'm going to an event or have a special occasion or just want an extra brightness to my skin, I will put this on, and you leave it on for about 15 or 20 minutes. And it really brightens up your skin. It makes your pores smaller. And then you can go ahead and apply your makeup or do whatever. And it just gives you that extra boost, like you've had, like you drank your 2 gallons of water and had a 9-hour sleep. Like that's what it does.
It's what we wish we could do every day.
Exactly.
So the caviar lime peel that you're applying right now actually has 3 forms of acids, but they are all working together to just help exfoliate the dry, dead skin cells on the surface of the skin, which is why it's such a good product to use for you, I'm sure, before you have to go on set or before you have a photo shoot. But it's also really good for, date night, if you're going out to a party, if you want to go to a high school reunion, this is what you need to use. I used it before I saw an ex because, I wanted him to know that I looked really good. So, wanted my skin to shine and look really youthful. So it's such a good, almost facial in a jar, actually.
Yes, exactly. Exactly what it is. So tell us what you're using the detox mask, which I really think I'm going to use tonight.
Oh, I love it. So it has green tea, green clay, and sulfur in it. So when you are feeling like you have blackheads on your nose, big pores, you have congestion, acne, this is the mask that's going to help get rid of that. It's going to dry up the acne, but it's also going to keep your skin soft and not over dry it so that your skin stays really healthy. I love using this. I do it about twice a week. Right now I'm doing it 3 times a week just because I really need the extra congestion, but you leave it on for about 10, 15 minutes tops and then wash it right off.
Yeah, I need to use this because I too, this past week was my birthday week and I ate a lot of foods that I indulged in more than I normally do, which was amazing. But I got some breakouts. Carrot cake, a lot of carrot cake and a lot of other stuff. But I got some blackheads on the bottom of my chin. So this I'm going to use tonight.
And you know what? You can actually spot treat it to those areas if you want, or just apply it just to your nose if you had blackheads. It doesn't have to go all over the face if you don't want, but it's a really good multi-masking product.
Yeah, it is. Okay, what's the best for combination skin? I would say it's just the original. It's the
Method.
It's the method, and it's the normal.
Yep. What you have, right? I think is the normal combination. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's on. Hi, Jeffrey.
Miss you.
Okay, I'm not leaving this on for 15 minutes just for the sake of time so we can show you more products.
Exactly. So we'll wash this off and we'll get on to the next step.
Okay. Oh, and this caviar mask, by the way, it tingles on your skin. So that's normal. If you feel like, oh my gosh, it just means the ingredients are active and it's working. So don't freak out. It tingles, but like it stops in the sense that it's not going to start burning or anything like that. It just has a light tingle.
And again, the reason it has that light tingle is because it has the 3 forms of exfoliation there, but it's not going to over dry the skin. And again, it's not going to be, it's inspired by the peels that we do in the practice, but again, it's very safe to use for at home.
Yeah. So I just keep seeing a lot of skin type questions. And just to reiterate, if you're just joining us, Dr. Lancer offers 3 types for your skin. There's the normal combination, there's the dry sensitive, and there's the oily congested. So normal, combo, sensitive, or oily.
And the method is really the basis of the skincare routine. I mean, forget the advanced treatments. If you're just new to skincare, or you've been using something and you really want to see the results quickly, the method is where you start. It's the polish first, then cleanse, and then nourish moisturizer. And those 3 products will give you glowing, healthy skin. I mean, look at Candace's skin. You've been using the products for 11 years?
11 years. And,
wow.
You know, like, again, my skin's not perfect. No one's skin is ever going to be perfect. I have little things, little dark spots that I still deal with, but I unfortunately don't have before and after photos. But had you seen the dark spots, I mean, I wouldn't take a picture with them. I would only take pictures with makeup on because the dark spots were so bad on my skin and it was so embarrassing. So the difference between my skin now and what it was 11 years ago is a tremendous difference.
Absolutely. I mean, okay, look at your skin now, Candace. I love seeing your before and after with the caviar. I mean, it looks like glass. It's so smooth looking, even from here.
Yeah, it really is. It's so bright. Lighting does everything. I wish my lighting was a little better in my bathroom because what I can see in person feels different on camera, but I think you can just see the texture of my skin and it just feels so clean. It feels really bright. And I think it looks better than when I had makeup on at the start.
You know when you polish or you wipe down a table and that glass glistens or the wood shines and it's that beautiful like glistening look? That's the way your skin looks right now. I mean,
yeah.
It looks like you just got a facial, actually.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. Okay. Should I show the hydrating oil?
Sure. And I'm going to do the eye serum. You do that.
Awesome. Okay. People are asking how you get the products. So we're offering 20% off, and 10% of that is going to go to No Kid Hungry. And what's our code?
Give back.
Give back.
Yeah.
Give back, and the website is
lancerskincare.com.
So you can go there. That's how you get the products right now from today. Okay. Someone asked, how long should they use the method before adding advanced products?
So that's a great question. It depends on how much, it depends on kind of your skin concerns. Dr. Lancer will say, wait 4 weeks. That's usually a good month just to see the results of the method, and then slowly work in advanced treatments. Dr. Lancer is very conservative about a skincare routine. He always says, start slowly, introduce a retinol slowly, introduce vitamin C's and other growth factors slowly into the routine. But after 4 weeks, then you can slowly build those in. If you are accustomed to using skincare products and advanced treatments often, then I'd say maybe 2 weeks for those skincare experts. But generally, 4 weeks is probably a good rule of thumb.
I'm also seeing a lot of questions about what age is it appropriate for. I can tell you from experience, it is good for all ages, in the sense that I have kids, and in their teenage years, they've been using Dr. Lancer products. So my boys use it, my husband uses it, I use it, my mother, who's turning 70 this year, uses it. It really is, it's not, the ingredients are incredible. And am I saying anything wrong, Devin? Because obviously I'm not a doctor.
No, you've said it perfectly. Anyone can start using skincare routines. You know, I had acne. I developed it around 12 years old. So I started really taking care of my skin using cleansers, salicylic acid at an earlier age, because I knew I needed to take care of my skin. My mom, who's in her late 60s, has sun damage from living in Hawaii. So she's taking care of her skin from a different side with Lancer Skincare, more on the anti-aging, discoloration side. So what I love about Lancer is that the products actually deliver real results.
They do.
They work.
I wouldn't be using them for 11 years if they didn't work. And I wouldn't be sharing it with you if it didn't work, because you guys know I only share what I actually use and love, and that's it. So I'm going to show you now the Omega Hydrating Oil, which I also love. I have normal skin, but tends to be on the drier side at times, especially in the winter. So this is like heavenly for me. I love the oil, but it's never greasy. You have a more oily skin. So do you use the hydrating oil, or is that too much for your skin?
Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, you'd be surprised, because I'm not drinking enough water and my skin's a little stressed, I'm getting dry patches in my skin. So I actually mix a couple drops of Omega oil into my Nourish and mix it together in my hands, and then I apply it to my face.
That's great. I do that often too, but I also, because my skin likes to soak it up, will just put it on directly. I like to give a little extra around my eyes because I tend to get really dry there too. But I actually just kind of put it all on. I'm going to do another cup.
And it's not oily, right, Candace?
It's not oily at all. So I actually will use this and put it on before I put my makeup on. And it just helps my makeup sit better. It gives a moisturizer to my makeup. It can also thin out your foundation if you want to thin it out. So it's just a little, it just feels a little more translucent on your face. So I really like that. And also throughout the day, if my makeup starts to cake under my eyes or get a little cracky, it's like 6 hours in, I will put a couple drops and rub it back in, and it like smooths and refreshes my makeup again.
That's such a good tip. You know, sometimes you put concealer along your eyes with a crow's feet, and over time throughout the day, they start to get crackly or try to cover up a blemish, and it does the same thing. That's such a good tip for the oil, just to cover that up and make it more hydrated.
Yeah. Oh, so I love this. And then also, if I have like extra on my hands, like, don't wipe this stuff off. It is like gold. It's like diamonds, you know, you just like mix it into your hands, get it in your cuticles. My other tip is, when I'm really dry, I'll put a few drops of this into my body moisturizer, and then I'll put it on especially on my elbows and my knees.
that really helps just hydrate it and keep it moisturized throughout the day.
Yeah.
Especially with the Nourish Moisturizer for body.
Yep.
So I'm applying our 3D Hyaluronic Eye Serum, which is new actually. It just launched, and I love this product. This applicator just feels so cool. It's like cold spoons underneath your eye. I love that.
It's so good. If anyone watches my videos know that I have to do cold spoons at times, because if I do have a food reaction, that's what happens. My eyes swell up, and this feels so good.
And that feels so good.
Yeah.
And for me, I really have crow's feet as a big concern, you know, my smile lines. So I just spend an extra few minutes when I'm applying this just on the corners there. I love it.
Yeah.
And so I actually like using the eye serum during the day and the eye contour cream at night because it's a thicker cream and it helps to really hydrate and firm and tighten the eye area. Whereas this really is good for the depuffing in the morning. It wakes up your eyes. Love this product.
So I've seen many questions asking, Nicole's on. Hi, Nicole. Many questions asking if this is anti-aging, if all the products are anti-aging.
So our entire range of Lancer skincare is actually anti-aging in the sense that it helps to address discoloration and uneven skin tone. It helps with rough texture. It helps to hydrate. It firms and lifts. And then, of course, it also softens the skin. So when we consider full anti-aging benefits, the entire range does that. The method really does it by addressing what your skin is going to look like from the beginning. And then depending on the concerns that you have, whether it's lifting and firming or discoloration or brightening or some lines and wrinkles, we have different advanced treatments to address those specific concerns. But the method really is the anti-aging basis of the collection.
Great. I just saw a question and someone said, can you explain the Danny product?
Ooh,
so I
have
have mine right here.
I'm
I've
gonna
got my
get mine
little
out too.
drawer and I've got all my things in it. So this is the glowing skin protector, and you can use this. I'm going to use it right now. You can use it if you don't want to put any makeup on. You can just put this over your whole face, and it just kind of evens everything out and gives you that glow without putting makeup on. You can also use it after your makeup as a highlighter. So I'm going to do this. Are you putting it all on right now?
I'm actually just putting on Nourish just as a base first, just because my skin's feeling a little dry.
I forgot my Nourish. But my skin,
you can actually mix it. You could actually mix your Nourish with the Danny if you wanted to.
Okay.
And then it becomes like a CC cream, essentially. Because Danny is like 4 products in one. It's a primer, it's a makeup highlighter, it has some moisturizing benefits, and it has some enhancements too. So it's essentially luminizing your skin. There it is.
I don't really need an illumination right now. My skin is glowing from that caviar peel and the polish.
Really. Don't you find though when you use caviar before those other products that it really creates a very smooth application? Like you don't have to use as much and it goes on so much more evenly.
Yeah, it really does. My skin, I can't tell you the difference just in the last 30 minutes when we started to how much smoother my skin feels, and my pores feel much smaller. So everything is just gliding on.
Okay.
So that's what the Danny is. The Danny kind of gives you, I'm actually quite glowy because I put that on and my lights. But sometimes, more often, I will just use it as a highlighter. So I will put it on here, do my cheekbones, go down my nose, a little bit on top of my lip, a little bit above there. Like you can use it in several different ways. And you can use it as a primer too underneath your makeup, and then your foundation glows from underneath.
Absolutely. And I know your makeup artist, Nicole, when we're on QVC, loves it as well, right before we're going on.
Yeah.
Really good.
We always use the Danny.
And did you know that this is actually inspired by Dr. Lancer's wife?
Yeah, that's so great. I love that.
Yeah. It's because she really wanted a product that she didn't feel like she was having to wear foundation all the time. And, you know, she has such a natural glow about her anyways. So Dr. Lancer thought, well, I need to give you some anti-aging benefits and some hydrating benefits. And I want to capture the glow that Danny has. And so he bottled Danny's glow in a bottle. And that's why we have this beautiful skin perfector.
I love it. That's so great.
Oh, we just got a good question. Should the polish be used every day?
So the answer is yes. If you can even build up to twice a day, that's great, but it depends how long you've been using it. So a lot of people, and I've read comments, people are trying it for the first time. They've never used exfoliator before, and they're like, oh, my skin's breaking out, or I'm getting red from it. Well, you just may not be used to it, your skin, if you've never exfoliated. So you can try doing it starting off once a day, but only 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And then try going every other day until you can build up to once a day, every day. And then eventually, if you, Dr. Lancer does it twice a day. I still do mine once a day.
Me too, once a day. I haven't built up to that yet. All these 6 years.
I have more.
I want to show the polish to Candace just so you can see it. I'm holding it up correctly. It's really, it's really gentle enough. I mean, it's probably too close, but the physical exfoliants are really small micro crystals. So it's not abrasive.
No.
You know, it's not going to hurt the skin. It's just going to give a light exfoliation there. So it's just really gentle for everyday use.
Yeah, everyday use. And again, I use mine in the morning, in the shower, first thing, because I put makeup on almost every day when I'm working. So I want the most even, fresh surface I can have, so that, you know, when I exfoliate, when I use that polish, I don't have to push it in really hard. It's just really gentle, but it's like it just smooths the surface so much, takes all that dead skin off. So it gives me like the best foundation I can have at the start of my day.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we did the 3-piece method. I showed you the caviar lime peel. You showed us the detox mask, my hydrating oil, which I love. And then this is new. So the hyaluronic eye serum. I haven't been using this yet because it is new. I use the eye contour cream, which I love.
And that's really good. The eye contour has a thicker texture to it. It also helps with dark circles and helps with firming and lifting, versus the eye serum, which really helps with puffiness with the applicator, as well as hydration around the eyes. We had a good question about polish versus cleanse and nourish. So you should be applying polish once a day. Candace likes to do it in the morning, and then cleanse and nourish twice a day. So if you use polish in the morning, then you're going to follow with cleanse and nourish. And then in the evening, you're just going to do cleanse and nourish.
Yeah. Let's see, what other questions do we have?
I did see a question about shipping to the UK. We actually have retailers in the UK that sell Lancer, including Harrods. So it is available there.
So I see these questions, and I'm so glad you guys asked. You're asking about sunscreen. Here's Dr. Lancer sunscreen. So I use this every day. Since I started seeing Dr. Lancer, I do not leave my house without sunscreen. I put this on. I mean, I obviously use the method every morning, but if for some reason I'm like literally running out the door and don't wash my face, I still don't leave without sunscreen. I have to, because of all the dark spots. And I've worked so hard to get the dark spots minimized that it's too precious not to, my skin is too precious not to use sunscreen every single day.
Mm-hmm. And what's great about this SPF 30 is that it has both mineral, and physical sunscreen. And I've just applied a layer, and it doesn't give you that kind of ghost white effect. It just has such beautiful lightweight texture to it.
Yeah. So I'm going to be really honest. Dr. Lancer's not going to like this. So here's the sunscreen. I love this sunscreen. It's a little hard to travel with because it's so thin. So sometimes it can kind of fall between the cracks in here. I got to put it in a little plastic baggie when I travel. It's like my only thing that I wish were a little different, but I'm going to show you here how thin this formula is. Like it's dripping out. I'm not even pushing it. That's how thin.
Mm-hmm.
But when it goes on your skin, it doesn't go on white, and I can put my makeup on over this. And again, it doesn't feel greasy because it's a very thin formula. And it doesn't have that really sunscreeny smell to it that a lot of sunscreens do, or they just feel so thick. And this is just like really thin, and it rubs right in. And so the texture is wonderful once it's on my skin. It's just a little tough in the bottle to travel with, and I just travel so darn much.
Yeah. Well, sunscreen should always be applied as your last step before makeup. So if you use the Nourish Moisturizer or advanced treatments, this is always going to be the last step. And then you can put your concealer on. If you want to use Danny as your highlighter, you put Danny on top of the sunscreen. But sunscreen is always the last step in the routine.
Yeah. So we haven't had a chance to talk about that on QVC, but that is one step I don't ever miss.
Mm-hmm. Especially being in California and being outdoors, and talk about anti-aging. There is nothing like anti-aging prevention than sunscreen.
Yeah.
This is what's going to help prevent the dry, fine lines, the wrinkles, the dark spots, the unevenness. It's all about sunscreen.
Yep, it really is. All right, we got some good comments. I'm glad. Any last few? The Nourish is amazing. I'm glad you guys are using this and loving it, and that we could give you a little tutorial. So again, the discount code is
Give back.
Give back, and it's 20% off. And how long is that lasting, Devin?
So it's the whole month of April, but it's a one-time use. So it's only one code per person, but we are providing 10% of the sales to No Kid Hungry, a great charity that's really doing a lot of good work right now during the health.
Yeah, they really are. So load up. You only get to use this code once during the month of April. Ask your friends, whatever, like put it all in the cart together.
We just got a really good question about vitamin C and retexturizing. So those are some of my absolute favorite advanced treatments. Our advanced brightening has vitamin C, and our retexturizing has glycolic acid. So if you are going to use both of these products, you want to alternate them. You can either do the glycolic in the morning and the advanced C at night, or alternate the night that you're going to use each one. I wouldn't suggest doing them together the same night, but they're going to go on before your moisturizer. So polish cleanse, advanced treatment, and then your moisturizer.
Great. Do you have any products that contain retinol?
We do. We have an advanced retinol that has 1.25% retinol and bakuchiol. So if you are a little sensitive to retinol, the bakuchiol is going to help as a retinol derivative, and it is amazing to address lines, wrinkles, uneven skin tone. Everyone should have a retinol in their routine. This is an amazing, amazing advanced treatment.
So I see Canada. Does the websites ship to Canada?
So we have Nordstrom in Canada and Sephora. We also have Shoppers Mart, which is our exclusive.com in Canada. Yeah.
Okay, great. I know so many of our Canadian friends are always like, I want it. You can get it. You can have it. Okay. Well, I think this has been awesome. Are there any other things that you want to talk about, or I think we answered so many questions. Oh, how long does a bottle last?
So the method lasts 90 days. That's a 4-ounce supply that you have there. The Nourish is 1.7 ounces, so 90 days, and that's using it every single day. And then our advanced treatments also last about 90 days, depending on how often you use them.
Okay, great. Yeah. 3 months. But I also, in addition, buy the travel sizes, so I don't have to take the big bottles when I go on a week-long trip somewhere. And they're just great to have.
We do have those intro kits that are really good for travel because they have about half the size.
Exactly.
The wash and the cleanse, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna, on my main page is have the discount code, and we can keep saying it all day long, but some of you are just joining us. So it's going to be on my page, but you can go to Dr. Lancer's, follow them, and the code will be there in case you forget. And then let us know what you think and how much you love it. And if we can answer any questions, Dr. Lancer's website is so great about answering questions within the comments on the Instagram. So ask away and let us help you make your skin gorgeous, because Dr. Lancer helps make mine gorgeous. And yours too, Devin.
Just gorgeous girls.
Yes, that's what we like. Okay.
Well, thank you, Candace. This was fun.
It was super fun. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and stay safe, stay healthy.
You too. Hopefully I'll get to see you soon.
I know. We'll do another one soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.